Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop. Alright guys, I've got my engine rails. I got them blocks glued in there. And I got my hose countersunk. And I'm going to screw them in. One of my fans said, man, why don't you build that old jet out of carbon fiber and some Kevlar to reinforce it. Man, you'd have such a heavy jet. Wouldn't fly worth a darn. You'd rip out the landing gear every time you landed. No, that'd be so far overkill. We don't do overkill in the shop. We build strong enough and stop. Okay, bam. There's my turbine mounts. Mounted securely in the airframe. How's that talk for you? That was impressive, wasn't it? Oh, my buddy Todd. What's up, Todd? I'll have to call him one of these days. Bam. Oh, he's been pretty hot on them first bams here lately. Let me call him, Todd. Oh, it's busy though. I just ain't got time to sit down and talk anymore. Okay. I got me a big old bag of extension cords. Big old bag. And we're going to run these 48 inchers. 24. I ordered a couple 36s. No, but it. Okay. I'm just talking to myself there, fellas. Okay. Now I need 3 of these long ones back here. 2 of them gonna have to have extension cords. Well, that's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna get all this stuff done. Not everything makes good video, you know. Some of this stuff is just kind of boring. Okay. Bam. Someone has asked me how what do I do to them to keep them together. I like using this aluminum tape. It works about the best. That, or you know, them clip-on things I just like to use where you take the wings on and off. Because they're so big, you know. This holds really well. It really does. Okay, bam. Now, best time to mark this stuff. See something? A piece of tape. A piece of tape. And come down a little bit. So you can, so that part's hid in your MSU or MCU. Okay, then I take me some scissors and cut her down a little bit, make her nice and neat, little square right there. Bam, see that? Now we can come in here and mark a R on it. And we know that's the rudder. Okay, nice neat little tab. Bam. Bam. And we get all this stuff installed. I've been fitting on my tube. Tube my buddy gave me. It had some big old ears on it, but couldn't get it into plane. I couldn't get it in, so I had to cut them down. I knew I could cut them down a little bit, and there's still enough room there. I adapted my deals back here, and they got little tabs on them back there that come out. Okay, so that's the reason I did that. Now, we'll be a little bit short on my elevators. So I want to add them to the back. That way it'll be all nice and neat and the same wire up front. Like all the wires to match, so it looks real neat. You know what I mean? There in Buford. Okay. Bam. Bam. There's some metal tape. No, Gary, man, I've learned, carbon fiber is not light. Okay, the good thing about carbon fiber is it don't take a whole lot of it for strength. That's why I just use little strips of it. And that's all you need. You go doing the whole, carbon fiber's thick. The thin carbon fiber is just extremely expensive. It is way more than the thin stuff. And to get decent thin carbon fiber is like at least $60 a yard. At least. And that's just nuts. And it still soaks up too much resin. See, I'm only using 3-ounce cloth on my skins under that foam. And say, 3-ounce cloth, that means that cloth weighs 3 ounces per yard. Okay? Now that 3 ounces of cloth will also soak up 3 ounces of resin per yard. So that doubles the weight. 10-ounce cloth soaks up 10 ounces. It's just kind of how it works out. And carbon fiber is not light. It soaks up a lot of resin, man. So that's why we just put the bare minimum. Anyone could build an airplane. Anyone could build an airplane, face it. But where the skill comes in is building them light. That's what's hard to do. I've learned just by doing this stuff so much. It is just not worth, overkill is not worth it. Your airplane's too heavy, don't fly good, and smash your landing gear every time you land, and it's just not worth it. It's not a fair trade. I got a hole made in here. got a hole in here. Dang it. This one's really going to be short because I can't permanently mount my elevators, so I have to have enough to unplug it right here, because I want to take them off when I paint it, you know. We'll be painting it someday. Come on, Trixie Poo, you wanna go party? You look like you gotta go party. Come on. There you go. Okay. Ooh, I'll tell you about them feet. I think it's Todd. I think Todd's the one with the big old feet. Bam, right there. I want to be able to get to them plugs. So I'll have to put me some aluminum tape right there so that little cavity, them wires will have some place to fall without getting burnt up. They won't burn up though. Only time that outside skin gets hot on that pipe is if you got a hot start, something like that. You can pretty much touch them skins on that tube, and you know, I've touched them. The outside skin don't get very hot unless you got a hot start. Yeah. Okay, that'll work. Now, zip tie them up a little bit. Okay guys, I'm gonna get these zipped up. Then I'll take me some aluminum tape and kind of secure it to the wall. And I have a whole pack of zip ties. I'm gonna find them. It was right here forever and ever. I picked them up and moved them. don't find them. Just take me an hour. No. Alright guys, I'll be back and we'll cover some more of the A4 build. Bam.